Hello and welcome to Pageant Live. Today I'm so excited because we are celebrating the 5th anniversary of the Miss Realty International pageant, and today I have our special guest, Saryna Ritter, who is Miss Realty International Northern Illinois. Welcome, Saryna.
Thank you so much for having me, Lisa.
Thank you for being here. So tell me a little bit about your journey and your platform to this title.
Well, my platform is Alphabet Kids, and it teaches multicultural understanding and tolerance through literature. So generally what I do is I go to a lot of kinder cares. I usually start at the preschool level and elementary schools. There's a full 7-book series that are, every single book is about a different culture, whether it's about Hispanic culture, Italian culture, and it's just letting kids know that just because we all don't look exactly the same shape, color, size, height, whatever it may be, that we're all still the same on the inside. But they're non-religious and non-political books. It's just teaching children to be understanding and tolerant of each other and the importance of education.
Was there a personal experience that inspired you to choose this platform?
When I was younger, I had actually a speech problem, and I didn't speak very well, so I saw a speech therapist for many, many years, and luckily she was a saint, and it paid off. I did exactly what she said when I was in 2nd and 3rd grade, so you would never know now.
You would never know now. That's amazing.
No, but that's something that most people don't realize. It's very, very common. However, when children get left behind because of speech imperfections or stutters or whatever is going on or lack of education, they get left essentially in the dust. But it's important to teach children that you can overcome these obstacles even though they're very difficult, even though that you may be different, and you can come out smarter, wiser, and brighter.
Wow, that is so amazing to see you raising awareness for this platform through your title. And I know that this is not your first time in this system. So can you tell me a little bit about having the national title as a Miss?
Yes, 2 years ago I competed and I was so excited I won. So I won Miss Royalty International 2014, and then last year I handed off my title. It was a beautiful journey. I got to travel 14 states as Miss Royalty International.
Wow.
With my job being so exciting and helping me travel all over the country, I was able to see Miss America. Definitely something on my bucket list, but I got to go there as Miss Royalty International and promote the pageant system that is near and dear to my heart.
So speaking of traveling, I know you get to travel a lot for your job. Can you tell me a little bit about your career?
I love my job. I get messages probably almost every single day. It's really exciting. I am an account manager for MacDougall, and I handle the North and the Southeast. So I travel basically from Maine down to Connecticut, and then I travel from DC down to South Carolina, and then I do have 2 straggler states, but I love them as well, Oklahoma and Louisiana. I do travel markets. I travel Atlanta, Chicago, Dallas, and the Guadalajara market in Mexico.
Oh my gosh, you're so lucky. So do you get to like try on the dresses and stuff or wear them to events?
Oh, absolutely. Pretty much my entire pageant wardrobe is 100% MacDougall. I wear it for all of my appearances. You know, I'm in the industry. I definitely promote the brand. Whenever I'm competing, I want to make sure that I'm also representing, you know, where I come from and what I'm proud to be producing. I am part of our editing team from this past season, so our 2017 collections. I'm very proud of that. But I work right in our central office here in the Chicago area.
Wow, I'm so jealous. You are so lucky. I love MacDougall. His designs are incredible, and he's an amazing person. So you are truly blessed. But I know that you also have your own business as well. So tell me about that.
Yes, I've been running my own business for several years now, and it's kind of escalated throughout the years, which has been a great blessing. But it's called Go Bling Yourself. I specialize in the bigger and better bling. So I dress anybody from full-on drag queens to little bits that are competing in pageantry. I try to have a wide array of different products and designs, and then I've been doing a consignment and resale business for the past 10 years, which is really exciting because not everybody can afford those top dollar items. So I generally do it for my close pageant friends, and it just kind of branched out from there. But It's a great way to help my fellow pageant sisters make pageantry affordable, and especially for the moms, because we all know that pageantry is expensive when you're competing in multiple divisions or multiple pageants per year.
Pageants are such an expensive sport, and I love what you're doing to help us out because it really costs so much to compete in a pageant.
Yeah.
So where can we find your website?
I'm actually on Facebook, so if you go to facebook.com/go-bling-yourself, it's just cute. It's cute. I put everything on there, and then I also put everything also on my personal Facebook page. I try to make it very easy to use. I'm always putting updates. Also, all of my girls that I do dress, whether it's jewelry or shoes or whatever it may be, I promote them. I promote any pageant system that does buy from me.
That's awesome. I think I've heard of it before. I think my coach sent me there to buy something one time.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, I know I've heard of it. The name is so familiar. So you're doing an amazing job with that. I know you're also a coach. So do you have any advice for our viewers out there that have a pageant coming up?
Be yourself. If there's anything that my very first pageant coach always taught me, she sat me down and she said, "Who are you?" And I told her who I was. And at the end of the conversation, she goes, "I love it. That's great. Be you." When you walk on that stage, when you walk into that interview, no matter what you are doing, at the end of the day, I am still Saryna. I'm nobody different, and this pageant is not going to make me do a 180. It's going to make me a better person, and it's going to help me in my personal goals and everything that I do want to achieve within the pageantry realm and my platform, but I am still Saryna. So anytime you're going to compete, remember to stay true to yourself and don't try to be anybody else, because what you are is what's beautiful.
That's the best advice I've ever heard. And I had one coach that told me to be myself in the beginning, and I was like, okay, that was a waste of money. And then I listened to what other coaches told me to do, and then I ended up not even placing because I was just this cookie cutter pageant girl, and I wasn't Lisa. I lost who I was. So definitely be yourself. Yeah. That's great advice. So let's go back to Miss Realty International. What goes into the pageant? Is there a swimsuit, evening gown?
Well, there's going to be private interview, which is one of my favorite competitions. I love the interview portion. You get that one-on-one time with them to really show them who you are, explain your platform, what you're doing, how you're promoting the pageant, how you're going to help the pageant grow. And then one of my favorites, fun fashion. I think this is one of the best categories that was ever created in pageantry because it gets to show such a beautiful dynamic of the girls, their personality, their sense of style, and I really believe you get to see them 100% on stage. And of course, the most elegant portion, evening gown.
That's awesome. So there's no swimsuit. That's good.
No. Well, and the pageant ranges from very little children, so I believe it starts at age 3 or 4, and then it just goes up from there. We've got Mrs., we have Ms., teen, junior teen, tiny Miss. So, I mean, we even have mothers and daughters competing together this year. It's really a family-oriented pageant with great moral fiber and values that they instill into everybody in the system. I just love everything that they represent. The directors are absolutely amazing. You get so much for your money. And when I say so much for your money, I'm not talking about tangible goods. I'm talking about things that you can't get necessarily somewhere else. The effect that you get going there, walking in and seeing all of the girls and the directors and everybody on their staff as being a previous title holder and going through the experience, I have had such a fulfilling feeling with them. Everything was spectacular. They made you feel like $1 million immediately, like you were part of the family whether you won or you did not. I can't tell you how many girls that they promote on a daily basis that are their local national title holders, state title holders, regional title holders. So even if you don't take home that big crown in their eyes and everybody else's, you are just a winner as well. You still have the local crown and sash, that state crown and sash. They 100% stand behind you. Not every pageant system is like that, and that's why I really like this one. After nationals is over, it's not just about the national title holders, it's about all of their title holders, and that's really important.
That is so amazing. I just love it when pageants make it 100% about the girls and not about anything else, because I know some people try to monetize the pageants or
Yes.
do it for publicity, but I think that it's so important to make sure that the girls are happy. So I'm really excited to hear that about this pageant system. So one last question before you wrap up. I know you told me you travel all over the world. Where's your favorite place that you've ever been?
Mexico. I
Ooh,
love Mexico.
I love Mexico too.
You really can't go wrong. The culture is absolutely beautiful. The country is beautiful. Everybody in Mexico is so open and welcoming. I mean, come on. Who doesn't like Mexican food? They have some of the best food in the entire world. They really, really do. So anytime I get to travel to Mexico, my heart is full, my tummy is full, and I am one happy girl.
So are we talking Mexico City or Cancun or Cabo? Where in Mexico is your favorite?
My favorite part of Mexico is actually, it's called Acamal, which is about 30 minutes away from Tulum, where the ruins are, and it's about an hour and a half south of Cancun. It is gorgeous. It's off the beaten path. A lot of tourists go there from Canada, Australia, the UK, but it's really, really remote. But you're in the middle of 100% culture, so you're not surrounded by a million touristy things. You're surrounded by the actual people that live there and work there, and that make it so amazing.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Well, thank you so much, Saryna. Really quickly, before we wrap up, where can we find you on social media to find out if you won?
Well, you can track us for the national pageant for Miss Royalty International. You can also check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/Miss Royalty International. You can also track my journey at facebook.com/Ms. Northern Illinois, and I will be posting updates and videos all weekend. So it is next weekend. It is their 5th national pageant that they are holding in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So I know all of the girls are super excited. They have almost 100 contestants this year to celebrate their 5th anniversary.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Saryna. It was a pleasure having you on Pageant Live, and good luck next week.
Thank you so much, Lisa. I hope you guys have a great night. And again, thank you so much for having me and Miss Royalty International.
Thank you.